Thank you so much for participating OSAKANA's online sushi making class. Today, I'll show you 3 different kinds of sushi that you might not be familiar with. The first one is called temari sushi. Temari sushi is a round shaped bowl sushi invented in Kyoto. And then second type of sushi is called hako sushi. Hako sushi is a box press sushi originated in Osaka. And then the last kind of sushi is a hand roll, temaki sushi, which is the most common way of eating and making sushi at home in Japan. Let's start. I'm going to start from seasoning rice. So sushi rice is seasoned with sushi vinegar. It is not a plain rice vinegar. It is a rice vinegar that is seasoned with salt and sugar. So we set a bottle like this. So this is our original sushi vinegar blend that's ready to use. So you don't have to worry about making the sushi vinegar. You just need to simply pour the vinegar over the rice. The rice is cooked with just plain water, no vinegar added when it's being cooked. And then after you add the vinegar, you simply toss the rice around and then make sure that the rice will not be crushed while you're seasoning. Please do it gently. It's very important to season rice as a first thing before you make sushi, because rice needs to be rested at room temperature. The first sushi we're gonna make is temari sushi. Temari sushi is from Kyoto, and then it's a small bowl-shaped sushi that's originally designed for geisha girls. So I'm gonna start from slicing sashimi of this salmon. Important thing about slicing sashimi is how you use your knife against the cutting board. You're not gonna put your knife against the cutting board by pushing motion. You're gonna put your knife right here like this, and then you're gonna pull your knife towards you. And you're gonna finish with the tip of the knife only. Start from the bottom of the knife, and you're gonna finish it with the tip of the knife. This is the thickness of the salmon that I recommend. For this temari sushi, all you need, other than the rice and then the sashimi, is plastic wrap. You're gonna take a plastic wrap on your cutting board and then make it flat and no wrinkle as much as possible. And then you're gonna put slice of salmon that you cut and then put it in the middle. And then the amount of rice is very important because it's a small one bite style of sushi, so that the rice needs to be one bite size, very small. It needs to be small enough to be able to be wrapped with the sashimi that you just cut. And you're gonna put it on top of the salmon. And then you're going to take the 4 corners of the wrap into the middle, and then you're gonna lift it up. After this, you're going to take all these airs out, and then you're gonna gently twist it. As you twist it, you're going to try to shape the rice and the fish as round as possible, almost like the shape of a chocolate ball. Okay. And then after that, you're going to let it open. And this is temari sushi from Kyoto. Okay, let's do one more time. Salmon in the middle. Take a little bit of rice. Amount of rice that you put on sashimi is really depending on how big your sashimi is. So please make sure that the rice will not go outside of the sashimi when you put it from the top. 4 corners in the center, lift it up, twist. Then open. The next sushi I'm going to show you is called Hako Zushi. Hako Zushi is the original version of sushi from Osaka. Traditionally, Hako Zushi uses fermented fish, but nowadays it is usually made with vinegared fish such as shimesaba. So this is our original shimesaba, and I'm going to show you how to make this in Hako Zushi. So this box comes in 3 parts: middle, top, and the bottom. So the bottom 2 goes like this up together, and this is the last block for you to press. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna use this top block as a measurement, and then you're gonna cut out the same shape of saba as this rectangular shape, and then cut off the pieces. These remaining pieces, we're gonna use it for hand roll later. Now you have this perfect rectangular shape saba. Then you're gonna use another plastic wrap, and then you're gonna put it on top, and then you're gonna push it in to make sure there is no space, no air. And then other ingredients that I recommend for this is shiso and also ginger. The first thing is going to be saba, mackerel. So you're going to be making layers. Then you're going to have shiso leaf to cover, just enough to cover the entire saba. After that, you're going to have a little bit of ginger to cover shiso as well. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna fill the rest of the box entirely with the rice. So you're gonna put the rice to fill the gap. Let's make sure that you're gonna fill it all the way to the top, because later you're gonna press this rice and then it's gonna be squished. Okay, now rice is ready. The box is ready as well. So we're gonna cover this rice with a plastic. The last thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put this block on the top, and then you're gonna use these parts of your hands, and you're gonna press it straight down as hard as you can. Don't be shy, just push as hard as you can. You're gonna turn it. Do one more time so that the weight is even. Then you're gonna take one block at a time. To lift the middle, you wanna push rice. As you lift the middle block, you're gonna hold and push the rice so that sushi will come out. You're gonna flip it. And this is Hakko Sushi. This is the most authentic original sushi from Japan. It was made in Osaka. Sushi was a traditionally preserved meal with vinegared fish so that you can carry your sushi to your work, wherever you go, without fish going bad. This is how people make sushi. Now I'll show you how to cut this. It helps to cut this with a plastic still on top. It helps to hold the shape. And you're gonna cut it in 4 pieces or 6 pieces. Surface, and then unwrap the plastic. You're gonna put it on the plate. The last sushi I'm gonna show you is called temaki sushi. Temaki sushi is a hand roll sushi, which is the most common way of eating and enjoying sushi at home in Japan. For temaki sushi, you need a sushi rice, seaweed, cut vegetables, ginger, wasabi, and then other seafood. This is a hand rolled seaweed. I'd like to explain about the sides. There are smooth sides and then a rough side. So you're going to put ingredients on the rough side. And then the amount of the rice and then vegetables and then the fish on top is very important. So you want to put everything as even as possible. So you're going to take a little bit of rice and then spread it in the middle like this. You're going to leave a little space right here because later you're going to use this place to turn the seaweed. The next thing you're going to put is shiso right on the rice, and then you can have tuna as an example, and a cucumber. You're going to cut vegetables into a stick shape like this, and then you're going to put wasabi directly on fish. After this, you're going to turn the left side to the right from here 45-degree diagonal, and then you're gonna hold right here. After this, you're gonna turn to make this V-shaped handle. What's important about handle is not about how pretty your roll looks, it's more about how crispy the rice is and also how quickly you enjoy it. Otherwise, the seaweed won't be as crispy as right now. So you're gonna just dip it and enjoy it. If you hear the sound of a crunchy seaweed, that means you did a good job. There are some combination of vegetables and fish that go so well, such as torotaku. Torotaku means toro and then takuan. Takuan is pickled daikon radish. The fattiness of the toro blends so well with pickled flavor of this radish. You might notice this combination on sushi restaurants menu, torotaku. A lot of times the sushi omakase tasting meal ends with hand roll of torotaku. This is temari sushi with salmon. This is hako sushi with shimesawa, and then this is a torotaku hand roll. Thank you so much for participating in my online sushi making class. Now you accomplished to make 3 different kinds of sushi: Kyoto style temari sushi, Osaka style press sushi, and a hand roll sushi. I hope you continue making sushi at home and enjoy with everyone. Thank you so much.